Taylor Swift's team allegedly told Megan Thee Stallion not to date Travis Kelce.
The Taylor Swift drama isn't just about hit songs and fairy tale, flower-filled weddings anymore. It just got a whole lot messier. A viral TikTok is making waves, claiming Taylor may have subtly told Megan Thee Stallion to keep her distance from Travis Kelce. No confrontation, no chaos, just that signature Swift-level finesse. And while the internet debates the shade, wedding bells are getting louder. Insiders say Taylor and Travis are officially gearing up for the big day, with extravagant florals, over-the-top decor, and all the glitz you'd expect from pop royalty. Think less simple ceremony, more once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. Drama, romance, and luxury. Swift and Kelce are basically turning their love story into a real-life blockbuster.
I can say nothing.
That means it's happening.
I've signed so many NDAs.
Next up, Taylor isn't just dominating the charts, she's dominating the economy. A new book breaks down the true power of the Swift effect, revealing how her fandom doesn't just stream music, they literally move markets. Cities boom, businesses sell out, and ticket sales skyrocket overnight. When Taylor shows up, the economy follows. And just when you think the chaos couldn't get louder, Tony Romo casually adds fuel to the fire. During a live broadcast, he jokingly called Taylor Travis Kelce's wife, fully aware it would send fans into meltdown mode. One comment, 1 second, and the internet exploded. At this point, anything connected to Taylor isn't just news, it's a full-blown cultural event.
Throw something out and everyone looks into it so much, it's like, just a comment, just a joke.
A new TikTok has officially gone viral, racking up over 62,000 likes, and it's got fans talking. The claim? Taylor Swift may have quietly played matchmaker, or more accurately, a match blocker when it came to Travis Kelce and Megan Thee Stallion. The two stars reportedly crossed paths on set, with Travis rocking full gladiator vibes and Megan commanding the scene like an empress. The chemistry? So electric that fans say it made hearts skip a beat. But if the rumors are true, Taylor wasn't about to let sparks fly. Subtle, strategic, and totally on brand, Swift may have stepped in before the internet could even start shipping them.
Are you ready?
Silence! Open the gate.
But according to the clip, once Taylor's team caught wind of this little Pepsi-fueled rendezvous, Megan reportedly got a friendly but firm back off memo. No public drama, just subtle, Swift-level intervention. And let's rewind for context. This isn't the first time Travis Kelce's name has popped up alongside high-profile ladies. Pop culture sleuths might remember the whispers from the 2023 CMT Awards, when Travis allegedly tried to make a move on Megan, only for her to politely sidestep with what one insider described as a perfectly neutral nod. Translation? Thanks, but no thanks. This new TikTok mashed that old gossip with fresh speculation, and of course, the internet devoured it. Drama, rumors, and fan frenzy, all in one viral clip.
Taylor Swift's team allegedly told Megan Thee Stallion not to date Travis Kelce. Travis and Megan almost dated before he went out with Taylor Swift. And apparently Taylor's team found out about it and shut that down before it could even start. And she made sure that she was the one that Travis.
Reddit detectives went full-on sleuth mode, digging up throwback pics, comparing Travis Kelce with past flings, and naturally, it only fueled the will they, won't they debate. Here's the kicker. None of this is confirmed, and chances are it never will be. But fans? They're eating it up. Why? Because it hits that classic pattern. Travis meets someone cool. Social media loses it. Taylor Swift quietly flexes her influence. A TikTok goes viral. Add a Gladiator Pepsi cameo, sprinkle in some subtle romantic tension, and boom. You've got the kind of story that keeps timelines buzzing for days. And speaking of Travis, all that off-screen drama was just the appetizer. The main course has officially landed. Wedding bells are ringing for Taylor and Travis. The Chiefs' off-season? Less about crunching plays, more about crunching flower budgets and seating charts, with Travis diving headfirst into wedding planning with his fiancée. Since their engagement in August 2025, Taylor has been juggling her usual chaos, dropping her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, in early October, while simultaneously orchestrating what insiders are calling the floral event of the century. And when we say floral event, we mean serious floral event, somewhere between 100,000 and a mind-blowing 1 million blooms. One source even hinted Taylor could spend $1 million on flowers alone. This isn't just a wedding, it's a botanical takeover. Pulling this off will require a small army. Imagine a production team so massive it could double as a marching band, except instead of instruments, they're armed with roses, lilies, and maybe a few sunflowers thrown in for extra drama.
Invited you to her wedding.
I can say nothing.
That means it's happening.
I've signed so many NDAs.
Is next year the wedding year? Is that when it's happening?
Oh, you'll know. Meaning that I was going to invite you to it.
If you're inviting me, it's very big.
Rumor has it, the big day is penciled in for June 13th in Rhode Island, where Taylor has a swanky home, the perfect backdrop for what insiders are calling a castle made of petals. Honestly, with Travis's gladiator physique and Taylor's showgirl empire, this wedding is shaping up to feel like rom-com meets Game of Thrones. Meanwhile, Taylor hasn't slowed down musically. The Life of a Showgirl is racking up accolades and topping charts, with sources calling the album her emotional empire, every track built from the bricks life threw at her. Packed with sharp storytelling, heartbreak, triumph, and even some life advice from her future hubby, the album proves Taylor's not just about hits, she's about life lessons. Rolling Stone insiders even describe it as a sonic journey where failure brings freedom, which might explain why her Rhode Island wedding feels more like a full-blown empire than a ceremony. And the numbers back it up. Taylor is crushing it across the board, dominating RIA certifications, topping year-end charts, and making history as the first female artist to surpass 100 million certified album units across her catalog. Meanwhile, Travis celebrates touchdowns on the field, while Taylor orchestrates a million-flower masterpiece, proving they can keep their love story front and center without missing a beat. With Swift's team known for ultra-meticulous planning, this wedding will likely be as strategically executed as one of Kelce's game-winning drives. But Taylor's empire doesn't stop at music or flowers. Over in Kansas, a new book called Swiftonomics explores her influence in the world of economics. Sources say it's a deep dive into how Taylor embodies female economic power, not just for herself, but through an army of fans who literally move markets. From merch lines to concert tickets, Taylor has essentially unlocked a collective economic force, turning her fandom into a small nation powered by sheer energy. The author, an economics professor at the University of Kansas, has long studied the value of care work and unpaid labor. She even built a care board dashboard to show how much society relies on invisible productivity, inspired by her own experience juggling a PhD, census work, and parenting. Taylor, it seems, is doing something similar, managing a global empire of music, weddings, and fandom influence, all at once.
Creating the first national data infrastructure of real-time caregiver-centered labor market insights. By pairing a large-scale longitudinal survey of more than 10,000 women with monthly caregiver-centered labor market indicators published through the Care Board, we will transform fragmented data into a sustained public reporting model.
Basically, the book argues that the work women do that doesn't come with a paycheck still moves entire economies. It just doesn't show up in official stats. And Taylor Swift? She's a real-world, glitter-studded demonstration of that principle. With razor-sharp instincts and a direct connection to her audience, she's been playing chess while the rest of the world plays checkers. Take her Eras Tour, mapped around her lifestyle with weekend shows and weekdays at home, a power move almost no other artist could pull off. Her albums? They're storytelling gold, personal enough to feel authentic, universal enough for every fan to see themselves in the narrative. One track even turns a personal mentor story into a self-empowerment anthem, flipping her father figure into a dominant narrative of influence. That's economic and social power in song form. The book has sparked debate in the economics world, mainly because it leads with a blonde pop star and sparkly boots. Not exactly your traditional feminist economic textbook. But that's the point. Women like Taylor wield influence culturally and financially, and you can't ignore it. Her fans, largely women, make her a powerhouse without her ever touching a spreadsheet. Beyond concerts and albums, the ripple effect of her decisions, merch drops, tour structures, even the messages in her songs creates measurable economic waves that traditional models often overlook. As Professor Misty puts it, it's time to recalibrate how we define economic power, factoring in both visibility and invisibility. And Taylor Swift is living proof.
After the Eras Tour, I think it was over 10 million people who actually attended the Eras Tour and saw her in concert. Over $2 billion in earnings from the tour, and it was just such a delight for so many people to see her out there perform. And if you watch the docuseries, which I woke up at 2 a.m. to watch it.
Taylor might be hyper-visible, constantly in the spotlight, while countless women quietly balance jobs, caregiving, and life's chaos every day, work that rarely gets recognition. Swift's fandom and strategic career moves show just how powerful this kind of influence can be when it's noticed and leveraged. Sources say the ideas behind the Care Board could even reshape federal economic tracking, putting caregivers and undervalued labor front and center in official stats. So while Taylor is topping charts, planning a million-flower wedding, and dropping albums, she's also starring in a real-world case study, showing how women's labor, both visible and invisible, actually drives economies. Pop stardom and economic revolution? Turns out they can go hand in hand, glitter boots included. And speaking of Swift-sized empires and big moves, the Super Bowl world got its own pop culture twist thanks to Tony Romo. The former Cowboys QB turned color commentator has a mischievous streak. He admitted to deliberately stirring the pot during a big game a few years back, when Taylor flew in from Tokyo just to cheer on Travis Kelce. Romo thrives on fan chatter. Case in point, during the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, he casually dropped a line calling Taylor Travis Kelce's wife, even though the couple had only been dating a few months. One comment and the internet went into a frenzy, the kind of chaos Romo clearly loves to orchestrate.
His wife, Taylor Swift, in the audience, girlfriend. I was joking.
He later admitted it was 100% intentional take and wonder if he had insider info. Classic Tony Romo trolling, done to perfection.
Throw something out and everyone looks into it so much. It's like, just a comment, just a joke.
Tony Romo loves walking that fine line between insight and chaos, teasing fans without ever officially confirming anything. He even admitted it's tough to hold back on Taylor-centric jokes, basically treating a Super Bowl broadcast like improv night, part commentary, part social experiment. And the audience? They devoured it. Social media erupted, with reactions ranging from, "Wait, did he just say that?" to full-blown memes crowning Romo the ultimate sports gossip ninja. It's like he realized, if you can't beat the pop culture tsunami, you might as well surf it live on air. Even during the 2025 season, Romo's radio appearances carried that same playful, slightly chaotic energy. Live commentary, 3.5 hours on air, juggling play calls, reactions to the action, and sprinkling in just enough "did he really just say that" moments, he treats it like high-stakes improv. And with his partner in crime Jim Nantz by his side, Romo is back in the CBS booth for the 2026 season, locked in through 2030, guaranteeing plenty more moments of live sports mischief, with a side of pop star drama.
Kelce's wife, Taylor Swift, in the audience, girlfriend. Not yet. What?
And that's a wrap on today's drama, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more celebrity twists, scandals, and behind-the-scenes stories next time.